There we go. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Legends of Wildemount. We're back streaming again this week, continuing to raise money for the bail project, revolving National Bail Fund. They're doing a lot of good stuff right now regarding the protests going on in the United States, and yes, we're still raising money for those. If you haven't seen the statements I've made regarding why we're doing this donation campaign and everything else going forward with the channel, you can check out our videos from last week. And give them a like, comment on them, and get an idea of what the statement is that we're going forward here. So we're currently, our goal for the month of June 10th to July 10th is $1,200. We're currently sitting at $100. It's whatever. We're a small channel, but whatever we get, we can donate to that cause is good either way. And I'm happy regardless. So, some announcements before we begin. If you like podcasts, we have a podcast with 2 campaigns now on that podcast network. You can check out Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Podbean, Mimics and Monstrosities. Mimics ampersand Monstrosities, and you can find us on there. Yeah, we got Beneath the Tide. Last week's Beneath the Tide episode is going up tomorrow because we're always a week behind on the podcast, so I had to skip a week for the podcast. So episode 62 of Beneath the Tide will go up tomorrow. Episode 63 we stream tonight at 10:30. And Legends of Wildemount episode 3, which is last week's Legend of Wildemount, goes up on the podcast Friday. And Sam is also working on another episode of Demystifying DMing that he is recording this week, I believe, or next week. So that should be out relatively soon as well. And if you're watching on the Twitch stream and you want to donate to the charity, that donate link will sporadically be posted in the stream chat by a bot, but I think there has to be chat going on for that to happen, just to prevent spam. So if that's not happening, I might post just a little command to get that link popping up.
It popped.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's recap what happened last time. So last we left off, you all fought ghouls in the guardhouse and dealt with the ghouls relatively quickly. Eventually some guards kind of returned back up and slayed the rest of the ghouls via a cleric casting Destroy Undead. That kind of cleaned up the situation relatively quickly, and you were asked, the 4 of you were asked to go kind of investigate this elixir salesman that started this whole outbreak, because you weren't technically guards, so he would probably not be suspicious of you just showing up at the supposed warehouse where he is working in town. Deciding you all needed a night of relaxation first and rest to ponder what to do after. You all found yourselves having a night of relaxation at the Shaded Bough Inn. Food was had, drinks were had, conversations were had. Very important personal conversations were had among some of the party. And things were revealed. Things were not revealed. Things were revealed. People wandered off on their own. And eventually everyone returned back to the Shaded Bough Inn to their rooms. And everyone laid down for the night to ponder what to do the following day. And that's where we're going to pick up. All of you in your separate rooms, some of you sharing rooms. Actually, no one's sharing rooms. Waking up in your separate rooms in the Shaded Bough Inn, everyone getting the benefits of a long rest.
Yo.
Breakfast, you guys can all smell the scent of breakfast kind of wafting under your doors, like breakfast has been delivered to your rooms as you all wake up and prepare for the day.
I'm going to take a moment, do a small prayer before donning my armor, my gear, grabbing my tray, pulling it into my room and eat.
Alright, the tray is just an assortment of breakfast. There's like not oven roasted, but there's like pan roasted tomatoes, mushrooms, an assortment of sausages, beans, toast, and a nice display of black pudding. Yes, breakfast here is full English, which is the best breakfast.
It is.
He's gonna put 2 silver outside the door and
Okay.
close his door.
Alrighty.
Gravel is going to finish getting all done up with his Vinlock outfit.
Okay.
And then he's gonna open the door, kind of look outside.
Yeah, there's also a plate of breakfast there for you. Same assortment: tomatoes, mushrooms, sausages, beans, toast.
Does he see anything else?
No, just food, kind of trays of food sitting outside of everyone else's doors down the hall.
All right. Then he'll probably just pick up his tray, head over to Enak's, and give it a knock.
Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna
Hey.
swallow all the food he had in his mouth. Yeah.
Hey, mind if I come in?
Yeah. He's gonna lean over and open the door.
Growl's gonna swing in there.
Watch the coins.
Oh.
The little
And
kid.
he's gonna get in there, kind of go to where he was the previous night, and kind of. So, what are we doing? What are we
Eating
doing
breakfast.
today? Are we gonna? Yeah. I mean, are we gonna go to the warehouse and see if we can't find this guy and take him out, or take him to the guards, or what? Like what?
I think so. I think we need money. I could use some money. Give some to.
How much money do you have? Sorry, I know that can be kind of a.
No, it's
sensitive-
okay. And he's gonna fish through his pouch. And you see he's counting, but he's not really counting. He looks like he is. Couple gold, a handful or 2 of silver.
Do you mind if I have a look?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
He's gonna
I mean,
yeah.
and he'll have a look.
6 gold, 20 silver.
Yeah, he's gonna give you 10 gold. You'll see him hold out. He'll see him dig around and then just hold out 5 gold in one hand and 5 gold in the other, and then just open your bag.
Oh, okay. He opens the
There you
pouch.
go. There you go.
Thank you. We have a lot of money.
I have a bit. I mean, I am a locksmith, I'm a merchant. I have a trade, and saw that I got a decent amount of money.
So is that what your real profession is?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my real profession.
That's not just Vinlock's profession.
Well, it can be a little bit of both. But, yeah.
Okay.
We'll say that, there are other ways of making money, but, let's say, trying to, see what I can do on the legal side.
There's rules and laws are far more restrictive down here. We have our own rules and regulations and laws that we follow, but they're not as restraining. Suffocating is a good way. I guess you could
Nothing.
put it.
Is it? I imagine. Would you say they're more idealized and amorphous as opposed to specific?
Well, the typical, you don't kill your neighbor, you don't steal from your neighbor. But if you do, these things are not resolved by shackles and chains. They're resolved by combat, and once that is resolved, it's most of the time that's it. Water under the bridge, I think, is the expression. Or water through the bridge. One of those.
I think it's under, pal.
Right. Through the bridge wouldn't make sense. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm still getting accustomed to a lot of what's Bertrand's been teaching me, making sure that I don't do anything stupid.
Oh yeah, Bertrand was one of your buddies. What's he doing?
He has a farm. I typically help him there. Oh, I didn't tell him that I was staying. He should be fine. But he has a farm that he needed help with, and I provided my assistance. And he told me that this place would be a good starting point to find out a proper way to climb, to start my ascent back.
Oh. Well, if you want, you can join me. I'm gonna go pick up my craft down the edge of town. Makes things a little faster, getting around for me anyway.
Okay.
And we could check in on your buddy on the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just gonna get back to eating.
Okay.
Kind of dropping the conversation.
Excellent. All right. What about Lindak and Talindra? What are you guys doing this morning?
Well, I would be just kind of grazing on the food that I've been given.
Okay.
And then while they're having their conversation, I'm just tuning my violin, doing some scales, just kind of preparing for the day. And then once I feel like I'm ready to get going, I'm gonna go and wait whatever common area there is.
Yeah, the common area would be downstairs where everyone drinks. It is a tavern,
Yeah,
so
so
that's...
I'll go down there and I'll just sit at a table or something, wait for people to come down.
Okay. It's early morning, so there's not really anyone down here. The proprietor of the bar is still kind of getting things ready, like washing glasses, kind of wiping down the counter and stuff. He just nods in your direction and goes back to his business. What about you, Lynn? Oh.
I just sit, and that's all
Okay.
I said.
What about you, Lindak?
Well, Lindak, he wakes up and he stretches, and first thing he does is throw on his chain mail and get dressed. And then he opens the door and spots food sitting there, so he brings that in and he mows down on food. And plate's empty. He doesn't quite know what to do with the plate, so he takes it with him and he goes downstairs.
Okay, you go downstairs and you see Talindra kind of sitting alone at a table.
I'll join her.
Okay.
Good morning. Light
Morning.
be with you.
It's you as well.
You have a good night.
I did. I hope I didn't keep you up with my playing.
No, absolutely not. It helps me sleep, actually. Not that it's boring, don't get me wrong. It's soothing.
No.
Is coffee a thing?
Totally.
All right, he orders coffee.
All right,
for
so
both.
the tavern owner looks like they panic a little bit because they're still in the process of opening things up. But they hurry in the back of the kitchen. They come back a couple minutes later with just a cup of coffee. Here you go. Would you like one too, miss?
I kind of ordered two, but...
Oh, all right. And he scurries off and brings another cup of coffee.
All right, just sit there and relax. kind of waiting for the other two. I'm not sure if they're ahead of us or behind us, but we were going to go. I believe we had a little job to do.
Okay. I guess we'll go back to Gravel and Enak then until Brogan's back.
Well. Well, what do you say we have a little chat with the rest of them, see what we want to do.
I think that would be wise. Let me make sure. And you see, he reaches underneath the pillow again, and he puts it and he tucks it underneath his tunic and his. All right. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to go to the warehouses?
Well, I slept on it, and I mean, what better way to get patrons than to kind of be known for a good thing?
And not my son. Got it.
Well, no, I mean, like, what?
I'm kidding.
If we,
a joke.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry. I'm trying this. Bertrand calls it sarcasm. It tends to fly over my head sometimes as I've been trying it.
Yeah, it's quite the loose boot on you.
My boot's loose, and he's gonna like reach down.
I guess idioms.
I'm a what? Bertrand's called me that before.
Meaning, if we go and get this guy and bring him in, I could have a subtitle to my shop.
Okay, yep, that sounds good. More names to your shop should improve notoriety. I understand that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the best subtitle to the Click and the Clack, and like what
the Bip and the Bap. That's a good one.
No, we want to call out whatever this guy. We'll see if there's a rhyme in his name or when we ever figure it out. But we'll see what happens. Then there will be so many possibilities.
So
I'm ready.
Okay. All right, and he's gonna open the door and kind of let Vinlock proceed forward.
Okay.
All right, let's get it going.
That is okay. He's gonna close the door, followed behind Vinlock.
You can hear Lindak and Talindra having a somewhat of a conversation. Downstairs in the common area. Well, the bar area, rather.
Good morning, Lindak. You're muted.
Oh, good morning. Would you like a coffee? And he just raises his hand, waves it to the bartender. 2 more coffees, please.
The bartender goes back from trying to open up the bar and wanders into the kitchen and brings 2 more cups of coffee.
Perfect.
I can't bring any more coffee until I start opening. And he turns and...
I take it we're like the only ones sitting in there then.
Yep.
Okay.
He's gonna start drinking the coffee, probably not letting it cool either. noticeably in pain. He's like dribbles a little bit. Linda, this is really good.
Yeah, usually I let it cool a little bit before I burn my mouth with it, but I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I'll remember that.
Sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I'll throw some milk in it. That cools it down a bit and tastes good too.
Okay.
So Lindak, Enak and I were talking about doing a couple errands before we, and he's gonna kind of do a quick look around. You said it was completely empty.
Completely empty. Everyone's probably still sleeping.
Before we head over to the storage warehouse district,
right,
and see if we can't find this jerk that poisoned all those people.
I see. Would you like more company? I could just sit here and wait, I suppose, but...
Yeah, I figured we might as well go as a group.
I'll join you, no problem.
Alright. Plus, if I find anybody's messed with my craft, I might need to throw down.
You have a craft?
Yeah, it's a vehicle of sorts.
Wouldn't be interested in buying a horse, would you?
We've been over this.
Oh, yes.
I'm not quite sure I would fit on one. Much less be able to drive it.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. I'm sorry.
That is okay. Tal?
She looks like she's a little preoccupied tuning her instrument and stuff. Yes.
Alright, well, yeah, that's better.
He's gonna, like, take it and, like, fake drink it.
It just pours down his peck. It's just like...
Yeah. Sizzling down his back. No, he's gonna, like, do it where you, like, do it to his lips and he's, like, noticeably in pain. And fake swallows. Okay. That was really good. Lindak, he, like, puts the cup far enough away from Lindak. Hopefully he doesn't see the contents are not empty.
So are you trying to lie about drinking?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's really bad at
deception check.
Okay.
Or performance, your choice.
I'm going to do...
Should I do a perception?
Oh, no. It's all coming down.
Oh, boy.
No. Did we lose Enak?
I think so.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh boy.
Shucks. Well, so Lindak, I guess as we're walking.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll just forget about the coffee and get going.
Yeah. Yeah. As we were just walking to the to where Vinlock left his bicycle.
Okay.
Oh, that's what it is. What is that? I've never seen anything like that before.
Ah, my craft. Yes.
Did you build this?
No, actually, some of the best minds in Hupperduke came up with that.
I'm gonna have to remember that, and he studies it quite closely.
Yeah, made a couple of really good friends. So, yeah, you want to see how it works?
Sure.
And I imagine it is all there. He's like looking the sign that he had put up, and he's just gonna kind of fold it. He's gonna fold up the sign and then put it like in his pack.
Okay.
And then he's gonna throw one leg over, give him a look, and then do one of the of the horn on it.
Okay.
And then he's gonna start to wheel it around, and you'll notice that this is like a it's one of those bicycles that has the big front wheel and the tiny back wheel.
Penny farthing.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's it's tiny though because it fits you, right?
Yeah.
And as the four of you are kind of standing around admiring Gravel's Vinlock's, 'cause not all of you know his name's Gravel, strange bicycle contraption he's made. You've gone about a couple blocks east of the Shaded Bough Inn at this point, and nearby you see a colorful carriage, a familiar looking colorful carriage, the one that this elixir salesman had set up, and it's kind of rolling down the street, and he's looking around, and he's kind of pulling it along. It's one of those handheld pulled carriages, and he's just like looking around, making sure no one's following him, and he just keeps going down the street.
Hey, why do you think that guy is? I mean, what's going on there?
Isn't that him?
Yeah, it's definitely him.
Do we stop him, or do we go tell the guard?
It looks like he's going towards the eastern gates of the city to leave.
Is he coming towards us or away from us?
So basically where you guys are, the gates are kind of to the north a little bit, so he's kind of going away from you.
But he's heading towards the gates.
Yeah.
Where there are guards.
Not currently.
How far are we from the guardhouse?
You guys are a couple blocks away from the guardhouse.
And how far is he from the gates?
A couple 100 feet.
So, like, less than a block.
Yeah, he's like on the. By the time you guys get the idea, by the time you guys get to the guardhouse and back, he'd be long gone.
Enak is gonna start running.
Whoa.
You know, so you start sprinting towards the guy pulling the carriage.
He's gonna like look back and try to pretend like he's running away from those two.
Okay.
Can I guess that that's what's going on?
Insight check.
Like what he's trying to do? Okay, I'll do one of those.
Lindak is just going to...
Nat 1. I'm just right on your heels, like trying to keep up.
Yeah, just runs off and you're like, what are you doing? And you're like...
well, Lindak's just going to do this and turn around and head for the guards.
Well, because I have a move speed of 35, I'm probably right next to him.
Because you're on the bike, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so the two of you are going after this individual. Talindra just kind of follows Lindak, because Lindak rushes off towards the guard house.
Oh, this is not a good time to split.
And
doesn't seem like it.
This guy is pulling the carriage, so Enak and Gravel, you guys get to him really quickly, just as he's like leaving the gates. He's like, "Oh,
my night terrors, no!" And he's gonna like run past and like stumble.
There. Are you all right? I'm actually out of my night terror elixirs. Actually, I'm just about to go make some more.
Could we help?
No, you need really fine-tuned hands in this kind of craftsmanship.
Like these?
No, like you need to be... How experienced are you with making elixirs and potions?
Vinlock's gonna look at his hands.
This guy's hands?
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing
what
gloves.
Can I tell about his hands?
Wearing gloves.
Mm.
Black leather gloves. He's
okay.
Like, Well,
Good
yeah.
with medicinal things, herbal medicinal things.
Well, it's not really herbal.
Oh.
Again, you need to be. It's like you have had to have trained for like decades to do the kind of work I'm doing.
Could you train me?
Not really looking for apprentices right now. If you don't mind, I actually got a lot of business to attend to, so I gotta.
While Enak was doing all of that,
Okay.
Gravel is looking at this guy and trying to size him up, doing a bit of the insightful fighting as like kind of a out of combat bonus action to kind of
All right.
gauge his how like his natural movements.
Totally. Is that a contested something? I can't remember.
Yeah, deception.
Contested. Okay. All right. Let me pull up what I need. Nice. All right. Go for it.
13.
21.
Jeez. All right. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No. Okay.
It's a big score.
Give me a kids or tails of this guy.
Sorry, I got a lot of business to attend to nearby.
Okay.
They gotta make more of these nightmare elixirs. Man, they sold out. Everybody wanted one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he starts to just like grab.
Can I
the
Can I
carriage.
grab the back wheel as it's like tempting to go? He's
Give me a
gonna
strength
attempt to
check.
like.
We're gonna do a
Okay.
contested strength check to see if you can hold this carriage back while he's pulling on it.
Oh wow. Okay, that's really good. 19 plus 3, 22.
5. He's just like, ugh, what the entire nation am I hung up on?
And as he goes to look back, Vinlock's gonna jump up and clock him in the back of the head.
Give me an attack roll, and both of you roll initiative.
Okay. So it's like it's a non-lethal short sword
Go
to
for
the
it.
back of the
Give me
head
an
as he
attack roll,
turns
please.
away to look. Okay.
Plus 1 initiative is gonna do.
And meanwhile, Lindak is still running towards the guardhouse. I'm sure Talindra
So
is.
yeah, you roll initiative as well, Lindak, and Talindra will roll initiative, and then.
Would you, because of the circumstances surrounding this, would you say that he is surprised or that I have advantage?
I'll say you have advantage.
Okay.
Not necessarily surprised.
All right.
All right, what'd you get for initiative, Lindak? Because you guys are totally like blocks away.
Yeah, I'm at 20.
So for what?
20. I got a +0.
Okay.
These low deck scores for this group. Oh.
Okay.
All right, gravel. What'd you get? I called you gravel.
I got an 18 for initiative.
Okay, and Enak.
10.
Okay. Say you just. Oh yeah. So still do the attack roll for the unarmed. For like the
okay.
just this.
Yeah. It was not. It was like a non-lethal short
Yes,
sword. So like.
so still make an attack roll.
Yeah. That is a 22 to hit.
Hits. Roll damage.
That is 16 total damage, including sneak attack.
Okay. All right. He's still standing, but it's
All right, is it still my turn?
No, that's just like the that you get.
Okay,
that
so I could
initiates
only
everything.
use an action
Yeah.
during. Okay.
Lindak, you're just running to the guardhouse.
Yep.
You're nowhere near close
Actually, no. Oh, okay. Could be shouting. Hey, hey!
yet. Okay.
Hoping one of the guards will look out the door. Maybe it's pretty early in the morning.
It's still a couple blocks away.
Oh,
Scream at the top of your lungs.
And then if that's all you're doing, that'll bring us to gravel.
See, he didn't drop back or drop.
He's like
drop
holding
down.
a wound. He's like, "What in tarnate? What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah, in the back of his head. So because of the wagon and everything, can I break line of sight real quick?
Yeah.
and do a bonus action hide. Like, for instance, I'm pretty much running under the wagon.
Okay.
To break line of sight and then come out the other side in order to try and do another sneak attack.
All right, he'd still get an attack of opportunity, but you would have like 3/4 cover running under the carriage to get out of the way.
Okay.
So yeah, he's gonna just do an unarmed strike. He's gonna go, what in tarnation? He's gonna kick you in the head while you're like trying to run underneath. 9 to hit. Let me see.
Yeah, nope.
Let me see. Oh, sorry, 12 to hit.
No.
Just what in tarnation? He kicks the side of the carriage as you scoot underneath.
All right, so bonus action hide.
Yep.
That's a 27.
Yep. You scoot under the carriage and pop up underneath.
And now, because I'm hidden, can I come out the other side and do an attack with advantage?
Yes.
Excellent. I will do that.
Okay.
And essentially doing that and then going to hit him in the same spot in the back of the head.
Okay.
Just gotta loosen it up.
Like a dent in his head.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Nat 20.
Okay, roll and multiply.
Let's see, I
Sneak attack is also
did the
multiplied.
Yeah, so that is that's 26 damage.
Still standing.
Oh.
He's like, what the fuck? He's
Damn
cracking
it.
him in the back of the head again.
And Gravel's just gonna be like, Enak! And since the guy already used his reaction, he's going to spend the rest of his movement to back up.
Okay. That'll bring it to him then. And he is going to just say, alright.
He's backing up to Enak.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fuck, alright then. Ugh. I guess you know what's going on then. And he pops a vial and drinks it as an action. And as he drinks it, his body contorts and shifts, and he gains the visage of an undead-looking creature with glowing blue eyes. And he reaches into his coat and pulls out a little staff.
Yeah, don't like that.
Bonus action. What can you do as a bonus action? Nothing. Woo! Enak.
Okay, that's frightening.
Maybe we should have followed him.
Yeah. Okay, so free action to pull the Morning Star out.
Yep.
Gonna close the distance,
Totally.
and he's gonna bring it around.
Gravel's just like, oh, thank God.
Okay, so that's dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits as you just hit this guy with the Morning Star. This
Okay.
potion salesman who is now turned into an undead creature.
Oh, not bad. 10 damage.
Alright, and as you hit him, it seems like it's not doing the full amount. It takes 5 points of damage
Fudge.
after drinking that
Fudge.
potion.
This isn't good.
He just smiles and black ichor just drools out of his
Potion turned
mouth.
him undead.
Oh, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he doesn't have another weapon. Shit. Okay, so he's going to. Doesn't really have anything else. He's just gonna. At this point, he just needs to do it. He's gonna action surge.
Okay.
And he's gonna swing it, bring it around, and bring it more upward to try to like
Go for it.
mess up the jaw, the chin.
Go for it.
18 plus 5 is 20.
Hits. Roll damage
something.
as you just swing up and clock him under the chin with your Morning Star.
Man, this isn't good.
Yeah, not at all. That's another 10 damage.
Reduced to half. Just he's like, it hits him up and you hear like a snap as like a bone somewhere in there breaks, and then the head just cracks and then realigns and looks right in your eyes.
Oh. Okay, that's all he can.
All right.
I mean,
All All right, that brings us to Talindra, who's just following Lindak, just running towards the guardhouse. Bringing us to Lindak.
Am I actually closer to the guardhouse or closer to the wagon at this
You're not
point?
hearing anything that's happening at this wagon. Based on how far away you are and how all the movement's been happening.
All right, I'm just gonna move and dash, keep going.
Okay. Gravel.
Just in case this guy ends up running or something, I'm gonna go ahead and do try to do the insightful fighting plus again, because also this guy, he's like an undead. I don't know if that'll affect his ability at deception, but I'm gonna try it.
Okay. 17.
That one. Not doing good.
No.
Not doing a good job as a
Panicking, panic.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, not doing a great job as a Inquisitive rogue. That's not working too well. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get out in front of the cart, like do a big circle around.
Okay.
So that you know, I'm not, also to make sure that I don't hit Enak.
Okay.
So I'm just approaching it, getting a different angle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna try using my bow.
Go for it.
16 to hit.
16 does hit though.
Sweet.
Arrow
That's
core.
14 damage.
Reduced to half. He's like.
Yikes. That is my turn.
Okay, that'll bring it to him.
How much damage, or how far away would you say that I am based on the description that I gave? How far away from this guy?
Probably
I just want to make sure I'm not ending my turn like 10 feet away from him or something.
Probably like 15. That was weird. That was a Discord video thing. Yeah, about 15 feet.
He's 15 feet away?
Yep.
Alright.
Alrighty, it's on his turn. Fuck. Those sneak attacks really fucked him up. And he wasn't resistant when those happened. So he is just going to reach out a necrotic claw that's oozing with just like death magic and slash Enak across the chest. Oh, fuck. 9 to hit.
Nope.
Alright.
But we're all terrified, Justin.
Right,
so...
yeah, we're panicked.
He's going to...
What?
He's going to instead of using his second melee attack, he's going to replace it with a Eldritch Blast at Gravel. Just reach around Enak and just throw an Eldritch Blast at Gravel.
Oh.
Yes?
Nothing. It's just it's a rules thing, but
oh, right.
we'll talk about it later.
Disadvantage.
Because
it's
well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Mostly because like spells require a full action, so like that's why.
Some creatures have
question,
multi attack and allows them to use a cantrip in replace of its end of an attack. It's a multi attack thing that he has.
Okay, cool. See, that's what. See, I'm not DM too often,
But it
so
is
I was
disadvantage though because it's a ranged spell attack and Enok's right in front of him.
Ah, cool.
I rolled 2 12s plus 12 plus 5, 17 to hit. Yep. So those Eldritch Blast curls around Enak and slams into your chest, and you take 4 points of force damage. Just
Oosh.
And that'll bring us to Enak.
Hey, and he's gonna grab his shield this time, so he has that out now.
Mm-hmm.
and as he's in the same motion of like grabbing the shield and getting it like gripped, he's gonna bring his Morning Star. He's gonna bring the Morning Star down again on this dude. 19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll damage.
14 plus 5. Oh, that's max.
Oh, you're not.
13.
13 reduced to half. 6.
6.
How do you want to do this? Those sneak attacks? Fucking...
Oh,
yeah. Before he wants to, he's obliterating the top of this dude's head. Like,
yeah. So you just...
Oh, I thought we...
you bring the the Morning Star down, and
Shit.
the Morning Star crushes the entirety of the head, and the Morning Star embeds itself into like this area, like the clavicle collarbone area, just, and the head just sprays outward, and you're holding the body upright with the Morning Star embedded in its chest. And holy shit, thank you for the $100 donation, whoever that anonymous person was. But yeah, just, and you're pinning the body upright, and the body's just like, and the body reverts back to humanoid and just collapses on the ground, blood just spurting out of the wound.
Whoa! Whoa! Didn't we want to capture this guy?
Did you see what he almost did? It scared me. I'm sorry. I panicked.
Yeah, me too.
Check his stuff.
Yeah. I guess check his stuff. All of the description that I gave the guards was all stuff
Facial.
associated with the guy's face.
Oh. Well, you didn't tell me that.
Well, see if you can like find chunks of it. Like if there's a chunk that you can see that has like that scar, maybe that'll be enough.
Investigation check for
Gross.
with advantage.
Okay.
You guys are like digging through the head remains, like pieces of the head that have like blown apart. You find an eye. There's like an eyeball.
That helped.
Is that? Ooh. Are there any pince name glasses?
Yeah.
Let me see if those got shattered into pieces.
Fuck.
Yeah, the pince name glasses. You can see shards of rose-tinted glass all over the place.
He's gonna like try to. He rolled a 16. He rolled a 16.
You don't find any scar tissue.
He's gonna start gathering up the little rose colored and setting it. And I'm sorry.
But while you're like, are you guys looking through his body too?
Yeah, that's. I mean, essentially, yeah. While he's picking up stuff.
You find a key that looks like it belongs to the wagon. Like the carriage that he has, the shop carriage, because it had like the stand that drops down that had all the potions inside. It looks like there's a key that this key unlocks that portion of the carriage.
You're a locksmith. He's gonna hand it over to Vinlock.
Indeed I am.
And he'll grab it and then like spin it around in his knuckles, and then kind of look around to see if there are any guards.
Not yet.
Hey, whenever the guards show up, knock on the
My name's Enak.
Yeah, I mean, wrap your knuckles against the wagon.
Knock. Got it. Okay.
All right.
Talking to me.
I'm gonna go check it out.
He's gonna go in.
Okay, so you unlock it, and it opens up this back door that leads into the interior, where like there's like a little chair set up, and like there's like an alchemy kind of station set up where he brews the potions and stuff back here, and you can see just rows upon rows of unmarked vials in here, different colors, and it reeks in here of like what you'd expect probably an alchemy place to reek of. Like it's like a very acrid smell, a bitter smell, but also like a sweet smell.
Pinches the inside of your nose.
Yeah. Definitely smells like someone works with chemicals in here. And you can see some familiar looking vials of that elixir that the guards and other citizens drank, the nightmare remedy. And there's other stuff in here that you don't really recognize, all kind of lined up meticulously in little shelving units.
Does he see another one of the potions that he took?
Investigation check.
Okay. see. 19.
19. You see on there's like a table where he also like brews potions, and there's a little, not a briefcase, but there's like a satchel, and you can see, you look through this, you open up the satchel, and in the satchel you see 4 more of those vials that he drank, slotted in there, completely full. And on those it says, written on each of them, has people's names. One name on the vial says King Bertrand Dwendal. Another name is, holy shit, give me a second as I dig through my notes, because I didn't expect this to happen this week. Yeah, 1 second. One of the other names is Prince Idis Dwendal. One of the other vials is Princess Syria Dwendal. And another vial is for... oh my god. Starosta Dieter McGuinness.
Okay, and these aren't vials of blood, correct?
No, it's the same potions that he drank. It's like a purplish kind of liquid.
And these are all localized into one little messenger bag.
Yep. And obviously the Dwendals are the
I think
king.
that's Vinlock's now.
So the Dwendals are the king and his family of the empire. Starosta
Would
Dieter...
I know that?
Yes, everyone would.
Okay.
It's very common knowledge. And then Starosta Dieter McGuinness is the sort of head of the government of Diastock.
Ah. Is there in that time did I see anything else that was interesting other than the potions?
Not really, no. Just lots of potions in here.
Okay.
Because
if that's the case,
what was your investigation check again?
19.
19. There's a there's a hidden little area on the satchel bag that has a letter inside of it, but the seal is unbroken.
Do I recognize the seal?
No.
Okay.
The
Is
seal
it
is
out to anybody?
The seal looks like a worm. With a worm with what looks like a falling rock behind it, like a rock plummeting out of the sky.
Oh. Like a meteor is about to crush a worm.
Yeah.
Oh wait, a worm or a worm?
A worm, like a weird looking
wiggly,
worm. Wriggling worm. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
A weird?
A worm?
Yes, that's what you see, and it's a black envelope, and an orange wax seal.
Guess I'll unpack that later. But seeing the vials, he thinks to himself, what was on the label of the vial that guy drank? And he's gonna, after like giving the wagon a quick look, he'll start to make his way out. Okay. Unless you wanted to set something up out.
All right.
While he was doing that.
Most likely. So Lindak and Talindra, you both get back to the guardhouse, and the guards are kind of cleaning up the mess, writing documents and scrolls of the events that have transpired. And you kind of walk up. One of the guards goes, "How may I help you?"
We have actually discovered the person we were supposed to discover. Is the guard captain here?
No, he's currently tending to his wounds. No, he's taking a piss.
The potion salesman that caused all this ruckus yesterday. We have spotted him leaving out the east gate. 2 of my friends are, I hope, trying to stop him.
And he just like gets up and motions for the other 2, and like 4 more guards kind of get up and push past you and Talindra and start running off towards the gate.
You're just like
Lindak. Okay. Well, let's go. He then goes along with them back towards the wagon.
After about like 10 minutes, you come back to the wagon. It's like just under the gates. It's like almost has left the city. And the guards are like, what the fuck? And they see Enak kind of just standing around. And there's a headless corpse of the potion salesman laying on the ground, blood just pooling out of his crushed head wound. And at this moment, as you all arrive, Gravel comes sauntering out of the wagon.
I'm assuming that dead body down there is him. There you go.
Wait, you killed him. Why didn't you capture him?
We tried, but he did not
Doesn't
go
look
down.
like it.
He turned into like an undead staff-wielding weirdo that was quite worrisome, and we weren't sure that if we went to knock him out, it would even do anything, because he looked undead.
What?
Lindak is starting to realize maybe he shouldn't have ran away.
Yeah, Talindra's like sitting there going, that looks gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had blue eyes. His eyes started glowing blue. He reached out and did this claw thing, but then he blasted some other energy at Gravel. Look, he's hurt. Aren't you, Gravel? I mean, Vinlock.
What?
Vinlock. My voice is gravelly. That's why I said it like that.
Vinlock. That's your name, right?
That is my name. Hello. Vinlock Feldspar, just so you know. Yes, there was this potion man, whatever we wanted to call him, I guess. He drank one of his potions, and it turned him into some type of undead creature. And yeah, that was how that went.
Got any...
And I did get hit. I mean, I don't know if you have people that know what whatever hit me looks like. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can't find the little vial that he drank from.
Yeah, there's a vial laying at his feet. And the guard's kind of like looking at the carriage and the open door. He's like, "Oh, that's a lot of potions."
Yeah, those ones over there. And he'll point. That's what the ones that turn people zombies look like.
All right.
Those ones look like they're the ones.
I could definitely double check that with some of the guards who did drink them, and well, the ones that aren't dead.
I think that's just one, right?
Yeah, it's just the one. He's currently resting.
What was his name, by the way?
Dieter.
Dieter.
Dieter. No relation to Dieter McGinnis, who runs the city.
Yeah, I understand. Popular names. You guys aren't too creative.
Right.
I mean, no insult to you. Us gnomes tend to have like multiple names. So.
Right. Did you find anything of interest in the carriage then? Besides the potions?
Yeah, the proof. It's right there.
Nothing else, just the potions.
I found... Yeah, there's a lot of potions.
Alright. He pulls out a scroll. He motions for one of the other guards to come over. The guard kind of stands in front of him. He puts the scroll in the guard's back and starts writing with a quill. So, the name's Vinlock Feldspar.
That's right.
Points at Enak. You're Enak, correct?
Yes.
You have a last name, Enak?
No.
Enak, no.
No, I don't.
I get
have a last
it.
name.
I'm trying to make light of the situation.
An idiot. Yes, I don't get those either.
Enak the idiot.
No.
And these two, he points at Lindak and Talindra, were they any part of this?
No, they were with you.
Right! Right! But they were hired to help with this, correct?
Oh, right. For payment, yes. They were going to get you. We were going to apprehend.
Their cut might be a little less, because they didn't exactly...
Do we get it then?
Of course. You'll get their cut. Their half.
Perfect.
I have to deal with things. Do you have an organization name that I should be writing down here on this scroll? You know, a lot of adventuring parties, such as yourselves, have names they go by.
Nick and Nax. What is it?
Oh, no.
Your adventuring name is Nick and Nax.
No, absolutely not. We shall decide that when all of us are gathered together.
You're all here,
metagame-wise.
Ah! Yes! I understand.
The great beyond.
Well, I need the official signature and everything, so payment cannot be arranged until that happens.
Right. Well, what if we all just sign individually?
Alright.
And we'll send word to our official name that isn't Nick and Enak.
Right. Alright, and he hands you each the scroll and the quill to sign your names on.
Uh-oh. Enak's gonna sign it in giant?
Okay. I can't read that, but whatever. The cleric that we have in our midst is quite well versed in language, so my accent keeps changing constantly. It's rough. Rough day. So giant, what do you got there? And he holds the scroll towards Lindak.
Lindak signs with a flourish.
One of them. Aims the scroll. Brings the scroll over to Gravel.
Big V, big F, and then next to it, C, ampersand C.
Okay. Ah, professional.
Clack.
Very good. His accent is just changing. Brings the scroll to Talindra, and she just signs it. Tal. He's like, all right, that should do it. He motions for some other guards that have arrived. Take the carriage back to the guardhouse. We have to look over it. Make sure it's safe. The clerics will dig through it and everything else. All right. And he looks at the four of you and says, well, thank you for your help in this matter. Hopefully all the potions that have done this chaos, have turned people into these creatures, are safely on this carriage here, and there are no more out in the world on people's persons.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
We can hope that, yes.
Do you happen to get his name by any chance? He gestures towards the corpse still laying on the road.
Maybe he's got some identification.
The guard kind of walks over and kind of like moves through the oh, disgusting, that's brain matter. And digging through the coat, he's like, no identification whatsoever. Interesting. He's like, well, scoops the body up on his shoulder. Some of like the gunk just kind of leaks out onto his shoulder. He's like, oh, beautiful. And he just tosses the body into the carriage. All right. Well then. Here we are.
Hey.
Yeah. Do you want us to, do we need to talk to anybody else, or?
No, I ask that you stay in town until tomorrow, probably. That way we can get all the payment arranged and whatnot. Where are you all staying, perchance, currently?
Of the bow.
Oh, the Shaded Bough.
That's the one.
Wonderful. I could definitely arrange for your payment to be delivered there to you all. And again, when I send my messenger to come do all this, my notary, he'll come and ask your organization name, just so we can keep a public record. If you do happen to be part of an organization and whatnot. and the like.
Something to have in mind. All right. Well, if that's the case, we might need to just let you guys do your thing. Let us know if you need anything.
That's the plan.
We will be all right.
We most likely will not be needing your help anymore about this situation.
But if you do, we are available.
We are.
Right, I have your names here, and I will just add a little addendum. You are staying at the Shaded Bough. Yes.
If we wanted to talk with Dieter, you said he was still in recovery.
Correct.
Where'd we go to give him a chat?
The infirmary at the guardhouse.
Oh, they moved him there.
Yes.
Okay.
Early this morning, actually.
Ah. Well, thank you.
He nods at all of you individually, and then turns on his heels and follows after the carriage being wheeled away by the other guards. He's like just brushing the brain matter and head gunk off his shoulder, like, ugh, disgusting. And the four of you are kind of just left there standing at the gates, the eastern gates of Diastock.
Well, I guess we're here for at least one more day.
At least. I need to go check on Bertrand.
Yes,
yeah, we were... Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
Vinlock is gonna check his bike.
Okay.
Make sure, like, when he hopped off it, it didn't take any damage.
That's fine.
Then he's gonna, like, fold it and then just carry it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to... You got that?
Yeah, no, it's very light.
Okay. This way. And he's gonna lead the others to Bertrand's farm.
Okay, so you guys do not go back into Diastock. You, like the city itself, there's farmlands scattered all around Diastock. You're technically not leaving Diastock lands.
Okay.
No.
You start walking through these like dirt roads, kind of getting through farmland. There's cows grazing everywhere. There's farmers just doing their daily farm work. And eventually, Enak, you lead them to a 2-story little farmhouse. Not super big, but a 2-story farmhouse. And there's like a couple pens, like open pens, where cows and pigs are grazing. And Bertrand's horse is kind of grazing somewhere, and his wagon that he brings into town to sell his supplies is just tied up somewhere, and yeah. And it appears like Bertrand is currently home.
Okay. He's gonna go to the door. Wait right here. I will be right back.
Okay.
He's gonna go give it a knock. Bertrand.
Hello. Awful.
He's home. Okay. He's gonna enter into the
like
house.
Gravelly Mrs. Doubtfire. You enter into the house and you see Bertrand. Yeah, this guy is like 60 or 70, and he's super muscular and ripped, and he's just like doing some cleaning. He's like, "Oh, hello. Why? Oh, hello, Enak.
Hey, Bertrand.
Hello.
I'm gonna close the door," and he closes it behind him.
On your friends?
Yes.
So yeah, you guys are following Enak up to the door to the farmhouse, and he just closes the door.
Whoa.
I saw you're with some people. That's kind of...
I did. They are friends, but friends.
Are they not invited inside?
I wanted to give you something first before they saw.
Oh, okay.
And he's gonna reach into his pouch and just grab a handful of the gold, about 5 or so pieces, and he's gonna give it to Bertrand. I know I worked for my stay here, but this is, I think I'm gonna be leaving soon.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I did want you to be without my help, just in case. And he's gonna kind of dump them into his hands.
All right, and he kind of sets them
Is that
aside.
enough? I have some more.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Are you sure you're leaving?
I think so. I'm gonna be here for one more day, and then I think.
Excellent.
I don't know. I think I need to start going further.
Are you going back to the mountain?
That was my plan. I'm unsure at the moment.
Well, and you said you're leaving tomorrow?
Probably.
Well, please bring your friends when you leave, and
Oh no, we could meet them now. I just wanted to give you that
that's
before
fine.
they
Yes,
saw.
yes.
Oh.
I would like to meet them now. I'm just saying, tomorrow before you leave, I would very much like to have a meal with you all and give you one last home-cooked meal before you leave.
Oh, okay.
And do you need any, and possibly give you any supplies for the road if you need them?
Just you could have those.
Like a horse. I have a spare horse.
Big enough for me?
Of course.
Okay. We could use. Possibly. We'll figure that out tomorrow. I'll talk to them tonight.
But it is the only horse I have.
Well, then no, I don't want it.
What?
I could walk.
Well, if you know of anyone selling extra horses. That would be
Actually, and he's gonna go to like open the door. And he's gonna like gesture to the others to enter.
You guys see this topless, currently topless because he's working up a sweat, 65-year-old human male, ripped and toned and like tanned from just working in the sun. He's kind of got like a little straw hat on. He's like, "Well then, you must be Enok's friends."
That's Vinlock.
Vinlock.
The gnome.
Yes.
Lindak.
Lindak.
And
James.
Tal.
He kind of stares at Lindak a little bit. Swear I've seen you walking these roads before. Interesting. Hello, my name's Bertrand. This is my farmland. Where are you all headed tomorrow? Enak mentioned you're leaving the city.
Okay. Well,
I'm
He's
really
just
not
looking at
sure
you.
if we actually have a destination in mind.
I know what's going on here. Enak didn't tell his plans to other people again, didn't he?
Well, that was what tonight was for, Bertrand, but thank you for disclosing that information now.
Sorry. Enak, my apologies. I figured they would have been in on that. I hear one of you is looking to sell a horse.
Oh, I have an extra horse.
Well, interesting, because I am planning on giving Enak a parting gift with our current horse outside, and it's a much bigger horse. It's a war horse. It's mainly he's using it to carry big loads. But you get through the sense of his age, he probably doesn't want to harvest as much lately. And he's like, where is this horse currently?
It's in town. I have it at the livery stable.
All right. I invited Enak to tell you all that before you depart tomorrow, I'd like to cook you all a home-cooked dinner before you leave tomorrow. That obviously doesn't look like you're all carrying a bunch of supplies for the road, so I'd very much like to give some little supplies to help out where I can. I have lots of good food that could be good on a travel. Enak has helped out quite a lot around here. I'd like to help him get to where he needs to go.
Well, if we are coming again tomorrow, I will bring that horse with me.
Wonderful. What kind of horse is it, if I may ask?
It's a white mare. It's
Riding horse? Draft horse?
It's a riding horse.
Riding horse.
It's quite strong. I'm sure you could. It could be trained to do whatever
course.
you need it to do.
Of course. Yes. My horse outside, 400 gold, brand new. So it's a very good parting gift, I think. So the riding horse, how long have you had it, per se?
I've had it for a few weeks. The owner was my business partner, and he is no longer with us. And I ended up with his horse, as well as some of his other stuff.
Well, riding horses are usually 75 gold.
Well, I was hoping for 100. It's very well trained, and
I understand,
my business partner, like myself, is quite heavy.
Well,
and Enak shows his chainmail. It's we're not lightweights.
Well, I'll have to see the horse before I make a decision.
Absolutely.
I work with farms and animals, and I know riding horses go brand new 75 gold pieces.
Brand new. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You mean when they're colts?
No, when they're ready to work the farm.
Got you. Mm-hmm. All right. I will consider that. Yes, absolutely.
Well, it was nice to meet you all. Anything else you need, Enak?
Nope. Wanted to let you know that I'm going to be staying in town for the night. We'll be back tomorrow for the meals and supplies and the horse. Thank you. Okay, can we go now? Thank you. And he's going to kind of like dip out the door. Goodbye, Bertrand.
Goodbye.
Have a good day.
Sweetheart.
He just kind of...
This poor sweetheart.
Bertrand kind of just waves and says, well, have a beautiful rest of the day, everyone. So nice to see people up and early every day.
Yep. Have a good one. Nice to meet you.
He closes the door and goes back to working inside the farmhouse.
All right. Everyone here. I need to go pick up a lock for you, Enak.
Yeah.
And we can get that all hooked up on your buddy's business. But then I think we might need to all have a chat about something. Back at the.
You mean our group name?
Among other things.
All right.
Yes. I agree. He's going to start leading the helm.
Okay. You guys start walking out of the farm district of Diastok back into the city proper. You pass that blood-soaked piece of earth where that man's head was caved in. And as you guys as you guys make your way back to the Shaded Bough Inn, you can see the guardhouse on the way. The carriage is kind of pulled up in front of the guardhouse. There's a bunch of guards rummaging through it.
You're gonna go to the inn?
Or I'll meet you guys at the inn. I need to pick up the lock that's at the blacksmith.
Okay. Don't do anything dangerous.
Lindak is going to head to the livery stable to check on his horses.
Okay. Talindra, are you doing anything, or going back to the inn with Enak?
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I thought it was a problem. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna go back to the inn. Was Lindak going back to the inn?
Enak.
Enak. Yeah. I'll go with Enak.
Okay.
Enak's gonna, as she's coming, she has her violin case and such. Enak's gonna like go into his bag and he's gonna pull out like a handheld drum. Maybe it's a little too small for him. Look, I can play instruments I learned. And he's gonna take a seat at one of the tables and he's gonna attempt to. It's gonna probably sound like a little Goliath tribe vibe. It's a very like war music. Imagine he's drumming along.
There's
how good is it?
Performance check then.
I am proficient in drums.
There's
14.
14. Yeah, it's early morning. It's a little off, but it still sounds good. And there's clearly a hungover patron at a nearby table just going, "Oh my god, stop it!"
He's into it. He's like feeling this vibe at the moment. Probably the best he's played in a while.
As you hear a smash of glass just above your head, and you get the idea that the person who has the hangover threw their like beer glass at you, and it missed and shattered on the wall behind you. And he's like, "Just
he's gonna go back to playing louder now."
Excuse me, I'm trying to listen.
Fuck you.
Very rude. That's all I'm saying.
Very rude. That's all I'm saying.
I just go back to listening.
Yeah, he's gonna let it fade a little bit.
Okay.
It's very interesting. I haven't heard this sort of music before.
Yeah, it's sound of my tribe. I tried to pick up some other songs, but they don't. And he kind of like leans a little closer to Tao. I can't read Common, so I can't really understand their written music. I hear, and it clicks sometimes, but that's about it.
Well, if you like, I could attempt to teach you how to read music in my own style.
Oh,
I don't.
Do you speak Goliath?
No.
Or giant, sorry. No, okay.
No. I don't, and if I was, I'm assuming that it has its own style of musical notation. I'm unfamiliar with, as I said, I'm unfamiliar with this sort of music. But it is very interesting, and you clearly are fairly proficient.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you.
You're welcome.
Also, the coffee's... You would know this is extremely hot. Don't drink it without letting it cool.
I will not do that, then.
Okay. It's gonna kind of sit there and he's not gonna like play it, but he's gonna like drum a little bit with this, like not really knowing what to say.
I'll take out my violin and try to improvise some sort of Goliath sounding. I don't know what that would be.
Okay, give me a performance check.
Where is it? Sorry, one moment. Sorry, it's loading. Do I have physical dice? I do. That's an 18 without the addition. I'm just waiting for my character sheet to load.
Okay. So you start playing the violin, and it's a weird, like, discordant, low... 25? It's a really weird, like, low, discordant, kind of eerie, almost melody. And it sounds really fucking cool. And Enok's kind of, like, on his drums a little bit, too. And the drunk guy's just like, "Oh my god, shut the fuck up!
I'm gonna beat your ass, shut up!" And he's, like, focused on...
I play louder.
this now.
Intimidation check.
Jeez. Okay.
With advantage.
Oh, that's an 18. That's an 18.
With advantage because he's drunk.
Okay, 18 for the first roll, so a dirty 20.
Okay. He's like, fine, and he gets up and goes to another table.
He's like, Enak is focused on playing and trying to. Now he's like trying to match a little bit if he can.
Give me another performance check.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. Oh, that's another 14.
Cool. Yeah. So you keep up. You're not trained, obviously, like extensively in the art of music, like Talindra is, but you're keeping up, and you guys are so slowly crafting a song together.
Okay. Cool.
You each can have a D10 of DM inspiration.
Oh.
Down. Awesome.
And eventually, the bar starts to fill out a little more, and people start to come in and clamor as more and more people in town begin to wake up and come down from their rooms, and some people come from in off the street to come in. And they can hear you guys playing your music, and one patron kind of comes up and goes, "Well, that's a nice fucking song." And he just drops a coin purse down on the table and goes back to his table.
Nice.
Enak is way too focused on playing the drum.
The more people show up, the more I try to show off.
Performance check again.
Just like doing like the licks and things.
Yeah, do another one. Another performance check.
Another performance check. That would be 22.
22. You're still keeping up with it. More and more people are kind of just enamored. They're all kind of like sitting at their bar tables, just watching curiously. The drunk guy who's like super drunk and hungover just kind of gets up and just depressingly just leaves the tavern. But everyone else is kind of into it, and everyone's like kind of nice. And everyone kind of just, you're kind of enjoying the music. You see the town's like this bar hires music talent every night usually, every day usually, and the talent for today kind of walks in with his instrument and just kind of goes, "Oh." He saunters over and goes, "Do you mind if I take a seat at your table?"
I just give a nod.
Okay.
I'm playing.
And he pulls out like a big long that's what I wanted, a didgeridoo. And he just goes, "All right, do you mind if I join in?"
Again, I'm like, I'm a little bit.
And he goes to going, and then performance check for this guy. I'll say with advantage because you guys are kind of working together as a band. Good, because that was a 2 the first roll. So that's a 16.
That's a rhythm.
And he just starts to go.
Cool.
And then there's like the violin going like a weird deep thing. Enak, you're. And eventually you guys play for about an hour or so. More people start to like toss money onto the table. And with that, I think we're going to go to Gravel to see what he's up to.
Gravel's walking over to Vinlock. He's walking over to the blacksmith, and as he's about to go there and about to knock, he realizes, oh, wow, this guy's name is Dieter too.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh man, I've been recycling names.
Yeah.
Called the name in this now.
Yeah.
Legacy names.
That's funny because like in the book, the actual leader of Diastock is Dieter McGinnis.
Yeah, so it's like everybody takes it's like celebrity names. That's what you're doing. A bunch of people just use celebrity names.
Man.
Yeah, he's just gonna go see if it's open.
I forget his voice. Whatever. Yeah, come in.
Hello. It's been about a day or so.
Yeah, about a day.
How's the lock looking?
None of your business. One sec. And he reaches under the counter and he pulls the lock out and puts it on the table on the counter. Just...
Excellent, thank you. Do you mind if I
have at it? Have at it.
Do you have the key?
Oh yeah. And he tosses it in your direction.
Thank you.
And he's gonna look at it.
All right.
And it's just gonna turn it a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna do something very specific and a slight adjustment.
Okay.
And it'll just click a different way.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Looks like it's good. Thank you. I gotta give this to a friend of mine. First customer.
Excellent.
By the way, you didn't lose anybody in the scuffle the other day, did you?
Nope.
That's
Thank
good
God.
to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people died yesterday.
Yeah, I heard.
It's pretty rough.
I think the city's gonna do their best to quiet it. Not really. Well, it's probably not the best kind of. Hey, come to Diastock. You know, we're a city of wealth and stuff. Probably wouldn't want to. They probably want to hush it down so more people come here and spend their money and not be scared of coming here. You know.
How far do you think they'll go to prevent the spread of word?
Oh, probably just say it was like a localized incident or something. You know, they'll probably just do what they usually do and falsify some stuff.
Alright, well, there's another guard. You might know him. You share the same name.
Ah, Dieter!
Yeah. He's one of the few survivors.
Oh, good.
They wouldn't do anything with...
No.
Okay.
Well, I hope not, but no. It's more likely them just wanting to, well, again, falsify information. Fake stories, Oh, it wasn't all that crows cracked up to boots. A couple drunk people that went a little nuts. Stuff like that.
Well, you did such a good job here. How about another lock?
Sure.
Might as well get a surplus going. Just so I can give people their orders as soon as possible.
All right.
Would that be another 5 gold?
Yeah.
All right. He's gonna give him 5 gold.
Same layout and everything.
Same thing.
All right. Can do. I got a couple orders to go through first, so it probably won't be ready for about a couple days.
That is totally okay. I don't have any current prospects, but hopefully that'll change.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
When he said that he's got a couple things going, if I look around, can I see what he's been working on?
It looks like he's currently working on guard armor.
Okay.
Like full suit of plate. And he's currently working on a lance.
Okay. Does the guard armor seem to look any different? Does it look like an upgrade as to adjust for the recent kind of dip in guards?
It looks like more guard armor is being... Yeah, it looks like replacement guard armor is being made.
Yeah.
To kind of deal with the influx of dead guards that just happened.
Yeah, and nobody wants to wear a dead guard's outfit.
Nope. Especially one that turned into an undead out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right. I suppose that's all for me now. Good luck and thanks again.
Yeah. Be safe out there.
Yeah, you too.
And
ting, ting, ting.
Yeah, he's gonna go over and get his blueprint back.
Okay.
Too. I imagine it was there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or no?
Yeah, it was on the counter.
All right. You got a good memory? Or do you need this longer?
Yeah, I'll probably be fine.
All right.
And he's gonna take the blueprint.
Ting. All right.
And then head back to the inn.
All right, Lindak, what are you up to? To the stables, correct?
Yeah, Lindak heads over to the stables and checks on his horse. He gives it a good pat. He goes, he talks to it. Verga, how are you doing? Are they treating you good here? And he's just petting it, making sure that it all looks okay. And he goes over to the other one and says, Compa, how are you? How's it going? He gives her a good rub too. And he speaks to the stable man. He says, well, I think I may have a buyer for Compa tomorrow. So make sure she's in really good shape in the morning. And he tosses the stableman a gold piece.
All right. The dwarf kind of grabs it. Oh, wait, yeah.
And Lindak, basically, that's about it. He probably spends about 15-20 minutes there, and then he heads back over, and he's probably just getting there around the time the other bard shows up and sits down with his friends, and he's just going to hang back and listen to the tunes.
Yeah, so by the time Lindak and Gravel show up at the inn, you guys arrive relatively close together. And yeah, as you walk in, there's just loud music emanating from the building, and you walk in and you see Enak at a far table drumming, Talindra playing her violin, and there's another bard with like a big feathered green hat, kind of pointed elf-like ears, playing a didgeridoo. And that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
With a jam.
Yeah.
And there's 2 coin purses on the table now, so... Yes, that is where we're going to end this session for the week. If you're watching, thank you so much. Yes, Wildemount is a short session, and that's fun. Also, whoever donated that $100 tonight, thank you so much. That was awesome. That encounter did not go how expected tonight, but that's the joy of things.
Do they ever?
No. Yeah. And Vinlock kept the envelope and the satchel.
Yeah. Probably against his better judgment, but it, like, too many important names and yeah. We'll find out once we have a powwow.
Yeah. But we'll be back next week to kind of continue this little story, possibly get a party name if you guys decide to sign that document.
Quick question. I forgot if it was clarified, but that vial that he drank from, did it have a name on it?
No.
Okay, thanks.
So yes, thank you for watching, everybody. If you're watching this on YouTube, like it. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back in about half an hour for Beneath the Tide, episode 63. And then tomorrow night, the continuation of Shadows over Ravenloft. So, good night, everybody. Be safe. Have fun. Bye, everybody.
Good night.